Gutter Trash is a proud member of the Comics Podcast Network.
A pair of American tourists are traveling through Germany and break down on a back road in the wilderness. Searching for help, they stumble upon an isolated house owned by an aging physician. He agrees to help the girls, but instead kidnaps and drugs them to use in his mad experiments to create a human centipede. Hello, welcome to Gutter Trash. This is episode 107, Human Centipede. My name is Eric.
My name is Jason.
And we have a guest with us today who was staring at my ceiling for some reason. And now I want to know.
It looks like a tentacle. See?
Oh yeah, there's like a yellow tentacle in your ceiling.
Oh, wow, okay, I see it.
Yeah.
That is weird. Alright.
Huh.
Kathleen Coyle, everybody.
What up?
Hey, how's it going?
Not bad.
Cool. How's it going with you?
Everything's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't, per usual, I don't have anything going on to talk about, so.
We don't have to talk about what's going on.
Well, no, of course not. We discussed that last week.
Yeah.
But we've got a guest with us here.
Yeah.
We watched a movie I've been looking forward to for about a year.
Yeah, pretty close, yeah.
And we did it. Made it through. Netflix finally came through
Yeah.
a couple weeks early. It's fine. I sacrificed my 3 at a time option to go 2 at a time for a few weeks. But
What does that mean? What does it mean? Oh, you mean
I get 3 movies at a time. I had to hold on to that one until today.
Okay. Yeah, so you've had this a while.
Yeah.
And you've waited? You didn't watch it without us? Wow.
Was tempted.
Yeah.
Was tempted.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, because I know my friend who comes over on hangs out with me on Fridays. I know she would have loved to have watched this movie with me. But that's fine because I'm going to spoil this right now. I'd watch this again.
Awesome.
It just seems so much more appropriate with 3 people, though, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Kind of does.
In fact, just before we came on here, we designated who would be the segments.
I called frontsies.
Yeah. And I'm at the end.
Oh, middle all the way.
That's what I like about you, baby.
Right on.
That's right. It's Human Centipede, the movie that gives new meaning to the term ass to mouth.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I thought it gave pretty much first meaning. Like,
Seriously?
I've never seen another movie, ass to mouth. I mean, maybe a dirty movie.
All right.
That's yeah.
Yeah.
Have you not seen Clerks 2 then?
No, I haven't
okay.
seen Clerks 2. Yeah.
That's a big plot point in that movie.
Oh,
It
really?
is a
Okay.
good plot point.
You think maybe that's where the Sixes got the idea?
Maybe. I don't know. You're talking, of course, writer-director Tom Six, which can't be a real name.
Producer also?
Producer as well. And wife or sister, I'm guessing.
Ooh. That's kind of a toss-up as to which is more fucked up.
Daughter.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh,
nice.
there we go.
Thanks. Either way, I think this movie was actually made by the devil, because if you read the credits, it's 666.
Oh.
Because it's, producer, writer, director.
Yeah.
It's all the same, same 2 people, but still.
Right.
But, we watched the Human Centipede.
Yes. Like I said, I've been looking forward to this for a while. I have actually heard good things about this movie. Like, legitimately good things.
Right.
And as we talked about last week, I was at the very least hoping that this would be on par with like The Room, as far as just being a movie so bad that it would just be awesome.
Right, right.
It wasn't. In fact, I generally liked it.
Like, actually liked it.
I actually liked this movie.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it's not the greatest movie ever made.
No.
It's not cinematic history rewriting or anything like that. But I was entertained.
I was entertained.
I got all the feelings out of it that I was supposed to get.
Yeah.
Revulsion.
Right?
Right.
Gag reflex kicked in once or twice.
Ooh, mine did not.
Yeah,
Really?
no,
Not
No.
even during the
No.
scene?
No.
No.
I think it was the lack of visuals.
Well, okay.
Truthfully.
Like, if there would have been more
Right.
seepage.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, that's how good the actors were. Said I got caught up in that.
Yeah.
And
Right.
I felt the revulsion of someone else's shit sliding down someone else's throat. Spoiler.
Yeah.
I kind of want to know where you have to be in your career so your agent calls you and says, "Hey, I got this script. Hear me out on this one. You are going to be sewn. Your mouth is going to be sewn to the butthole of a loud Japanese guy."
And they're like, "Oh, say no more." I am in.
Yeah, where are you at in your
Well,
career right there?
you're in one of two places. At the beginning or at the end.
Not the middle.
And quite possibly for those three actors, that happened at the same time.
Yeah, that could have been their first, middle, and last movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was creepy in spots. But
Yeah.
overall, I thought it was pretty horrible.
Yeah.
Like, I thought it fell flat. I didn't think it was interesting or funny. It was just kind of there. I didn't like it.
Yeah, that's fine. I didn't expect you to.
I didn't expect to. I even told her on the way, I was like, I hope it's like so bad that I enjoy it, but I expected it just to be bad. And that's where I'm at. I thought it was just bad.
Nah. I kind of liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I definitely wouldn't say I loved it, but
No.
you and I have talked about this many times. What defines a horror movie? That was definitely a horror movie.
Right.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree with that. Yeah, like I said, I thought it had some good creepy parts. Like the guy that played Dieter Laser is his name.
Yeah.
Is that his real name?
Also cannot be his real name. Could
Lance
not be his real name.
Henriksen after much plastic surgery.
Yeah, yeah, he reminded me of Lance Henriksen and Christopher Walken, like starved in a camp.
Yeah. I got a little Lance Henriksen in there.
Yeah.
And also, not as extreme, but a little bit Robert Zadar.
Oh wow, yeah.
Help me out.
The Maniac Cop.
Nice.
Guy with the gigantic head.
Yeah.
Gigantic.
Wow. Wow.
I honestly thought that Dieter Laser, air quotes, was the only mediocre or above actor in the film, unless you count the guy who has the awesome credit of Dirty Man in Car.
You didn't like Screaming Japanese Guy?
It was okay.
I liked Screaming
liked him a
Japanese
lot,
Guy.
yeah.
I thought it was okay.
Because, fucking spoiler. Doctor kidnaps 3 people. Figures out which one's going to be the segment of his Centipede. Screaming Japanese guy gets to be the only one with a mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd have gone that way.
Maybe he didn't want to understand the language, or no, because he spoke English, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna play Internet Jackass that you've read on IMDb. Those fucking bitches deserved it. He just did it so they'd shut the fuck up.
That probably is an actual review, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Hopefully he used the screen name Internet Jackass. That'd have been perfect. Probably not.
Probably did. Unironically. Or ironically. I don't know. So we've got Tom Six and we've got Dieter Laser. Do you think that they just used fake names so that they wouldn't actually be associated with this movie?
I probably would have, yeah. Yeah, because none of those names seem real. And like you said, this is one of those movies where, maybe there's something inside of them that wanted to have this made. They're like, this would just get a lot off my chest. Or like I've got this script. It's going to be amazing. And once they filmed it, they're like, maybe we'll use fake names.
One of the girls, definitely sounded like a porn name. Ashlyn.
Like Ashlyn Williams.
Ashlyn, yeah.
Of course, at the same time, Ashley J. Williams.
Who's that?
Is the name of Bruce Campbell's character from The Evil Dead.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
I didn't know he had a last name. How'd you know that?
As I'm a nerd.
That's pretty impressive.
So maybe that too is a fake name.
Maybe.
Yeah. Possibly.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we've never seen any of these other people in anything.
Yeah. No.
No.
I don't think Tom Six has made another movie since or before this.
Oh, really?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Probably could have looked that up on IMDb before we started the show.
Dieter Laser looked real familiar.
Well, he kind of just looks like scary,
Scary
German
guy. You guys, I saw scary German guy. Sorry.
He was creepy.
I don't know. That was kind of my beef. He was either in complete psychopath mode, or quietly scary.
Right.
And my preference, what scares me more, is quietly scary. Psychopath generally tends to make me laugh, so I wish he would have gone one way or the other,
Right.
rather than a mixture of the two.
It seemed like he freaked out, though, when something set him off. Like, it seemed like he stayed in the quiet mode most of the time.
Yeah.
He's a character who enjoys being in control, and when the slightest thing goes wrong, he does not enjoy it
Yeah.
at all. And I think that kind of played that,
Yeah.
But yeah, for being mostly just the quiet psychopath guy, when he did go off, it was way over the top.
Yeah.
And I think he should have dialed that back a little.
Yeah.
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 I also did not understand why every time he went outside, he had to put on his sunglasses.
Good call.
Every single time.
Yeah.
Maybe he just, Well, he works a lot in the basement.
Yeah.
Maybe he's not used to the sun.
Could be.
He doesn't leave the house
Doesn't
a
have
lot.
any windows except in the bedroom.
Yeah. Still.
Yeah.
I don't know. It seems weird. It seems like when you're chasing a potential centipede part, that maybe you can skip out putting the sunglasses on to speed up the process a little.
Maybe.
Unless he just had them in his pocket. And then why was he
Right.
carrying them in his lab coat?
Maybe he doesn't want people to know he's looking at them. Maybe it's a disguise kind of thing.
Maybe he's a celebrity. The police certainly seem to know who he was.
Yeah. He's really famous for separating Siamese twins.
Yes.
Oh, that is true.
Yes.
Because I think we can all name our favorite superstar doctors.
Oh, yeah. Dr. Zarkov.
Dr. Zayas.
Dr. Strangelove.
There
that's
you
pretty
go.
good.
Oh. Yeah, I love the opening sequence, though, where he's, like, just staring at his, dog human, or dog
Centipede.
canine centipede.
See, I got the giggles because I didn't realize that he had already created a centipede, and I seriously thought he just had a picture of a dog sniffing another dog's butt.
Who was
I
sniffing another dog's
truly
butt.
did, and I was like, that is awesome.
Yeah.
I thought that was his inspiration.
Yeah.
Not,
Like he just found that on the internet
Right,
somewhere. And,
yeah.
he was like, this is really cool. I should do this with people.
kind of what I thought.
Yeah. No, there's nothing wrong with that theory. Yeah, I don't know. I got not much to say about this, unfortunately, because it just seemed really hollow to me. Like I didn't really find it scary. I just found it creepy. I was like, oh, that's creepy. And then it's creepy and it's creepy for like an hour and a half, and then it just kind of ends. Like, I don't know. I think I would say I'm super disappointed in this movie.
I'm a little disappointed that it wasn't the crap fest I thought it was going to be.
Nah.
But, because I think it would have been awesome if it would have been so terrible that we just couldn't hear it. You know, much like The Room couldn't make it past, introducing it before we started laughing. You know?
Right.
But I did find it generally entertaining. And, I've said numerous times before, I can't find a horror movie scary. But I can't find it tense, and I can't find it disturbing. And I think that this had that.
Yeah, there's parts.
Yeah.
The trying to get up the stairs scene.
Yeah.
Which, although they had been up on the main floor and outside numerous
plot
times.
hole. I was going to bring that up, too.
Yeah.
Unless they had a freight elevator that was maybe in a deleted scene or something.
Right.
Yeah, plot hole. Biggin'.
Plus, another thing about this movie, and, not that they should be, any of those people should be smart people, but everybody, except for maybe the doctor here again, just seems like complete morons. Like, they never thought to do anything that they should have done.
Right.
Like, the cop walks in, and his buddy's dead. Spoiler. His buddy's dead, and, he doesn't even think to look around, to see who killed him.
Right.
And, the girls, first of all, they don't know how to change a tire.
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, they just seem like, everybody seems so, like they were beat with the dumb stick.
Yeah, maybe.
Although,
I don't know. That's a running theme in most horror movies, though, and I kind of try and skip over that.
I was going to kind of bring that up, that most horror movies would not happen if people would just learn how to change a spare tire.
Right.
Yeah.
Or, if you knock on Scary German Guy's door and he says, "Are you alone?" Go ahead and turn around.
Right.
Yeah.
Or you say, we are right now, but our boyfriend should be here any minute. Can we use your phone?
Even smarter. And then I will say, if we are ever abducted by Scary German Guy to be sewn together and I get free, fuck you guys.
Yeah.
I'm not going back for you.
I agree, and actually, almost to a point, was very proud of that fact in this movie, where even though she did go back after one of them escapes, she goes back after her friend, they pretty much were just going to say, fuck the Japanese guy.
Right.
Yeah, she's like, I haven't been friends with that guy. I can deal with that on my conscience.
She apologized to him.
Yeah. That's all you need.
Yeah. No, I'm not going back.
Yeah.
I'm going to find the cops, because he still has to look for a third segment.
Yeah,
right.
That's true.
And I can tell you, if I do manage to grab, if this thing happens to me, and I manage to grab a scalpel and I poke the guy that did this to me in the toe with it, I'm probably not going to stop there.
No, you keep killing that guy.
Yeah, that was fucking retarded.
No,
too.
because that guy fell to the ground.
Yeah.
Perfect opportunity. Just keep stabbing him in the head.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
Stab him in the head until he stops.
Not that this movie shouldn't be ridiculous to me. I don't want to sound like that guy. I couldn't take it seriously, but I mean, it wasn't played for laughs. So there's story elements that you think should make sense.
Yeah.
And again, I think it would not necessarily just being so bad that it's funny, but this would have worked good as a straightforward comedy. The same premise.
You do have a point. I mean, if you're gonna seriously write a movie called The Human Centipede and figure out how to, as the DVD box claims, to be 100% medically accurate, why don't you go ahead and just balls out make this a funny fucking movie?
Yeah.
Like a Dead Alive kind of mentality.
Yeah. Because you're already ridiculous.
Yeah.
As soon as you write the title, like not even a word of the script yet, just the title alone, you're in ridiculous mode. Just take it there.
Yeah.
Just go all the way to it.
Right. Yeah. I think that's my main problem. I think you hit the nail on the head there. I don't know. Yeah. This wasn't for me. I just found it lackluster.
I'm very curious to find out a girl I work with.
If she's been a human centipede.
No.
It was a summer thing.
Yeah. It was,
She was in college. They were experimenting.
Morgan,
She had tried mescaline. Yeah.
Right.
Who knows what can happen.
No, she saw this, I don't know, probably a month or so ago, and she was like, "Have you seen The Human Centipede?" I was like, because I think I've mentioned her before. This is The Ruiner. So, spoiler for another movie, and it's okay because I called her out on it and we laugh, and she doesn't do it on purpose. It's not that she's an asshole; she just doesn't think about it. She gets really excited. Hey, have you ever seen The Notebook? And I said no. She said, "Oh, you know the scene where she dies?" And I said, "No, I don't."
Gosh damn it!
Yeah,
That was my next pick for the show.
I'm sure it was. Yeah, I should have given you a heads up. But she saw Human Centipede, and she's like, I just want to tell you about one part. And I was like, dude, no, I don't want to hear it, because even though you don't mean to, you're going to ruin something huge. So she kept talking, and I did the la 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 thing. So now I'm really curious to know what part she might have been talking about.
I'm going to guess right now the shit scene.
You think the shit scene?
It has to be. What else would there be?
Staircase scene.
It was bad, but like I said, I fucking had to... Like, even though nothing physically happened on screen,
Right.
like, I had to turn away.
Maybe,
And I'm usually not that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
maybe Debbie's nephew was the guy that painted the Siamese baby painting that was hanging on the wall, and she just
Maybe.
really wanted to tell you how proud
Maybe.
of her.
Those were pretty cool paintings.
Yeah, those were awesome paintings.
Yeah. Yeah. You bring up a very good point, though. I will give them credit for not making this fucking gore fest 2010, because they could have gone way over the top.
Yeah.
And there was very, very little gore, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the most is just gunshot wounds and an IV gets torn off an arm. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, take the kids. Call grandma. Have everybody over on Christmas.
You know
Act
what?
it out.
What, kids? Fuck yeah, I'd let them watch this movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
How old?
I mean, there's,
7.
yeah, I mean, I'm sure they would understand. I mean, he's got the diagrams on the wall.
Right.
And
Yeah.
explains things, and multilingual.
Yeah, we've talked about this so many times, but really, you know, as a kid, you want to see this movie.
Yeah.
Fucking let them.
I don't know. Like, I agree with the want to part, but I don't know
Right.
about the let them part.
Who cares? I mean, just as long as they know it's not real. Yeah.
Yeah, but
As long as they know that they probably couldn't go out and do that.
But if me and you, if any one of us three had a
Daddy,
night,
can I have a Rottweiler for Christmas?
maybe
or three?
three. Yeah. Maybe if
We'll start out with 2.
see how you
Just
do.
to get it right.
Yeah. But see, if we all three watched this movie and had a bad dream, we'd be like, "Oh, that was fucked up. I had this dream based on that fucked up movie." But if a little kid had a dream based on this movie, that's like at least several therapy sessions, you know?
Fuck it. Kids are resilient. They
I
bounce
don't-
back.
I don't know. I saw Creepshow when I was like 7.
Yeah.
Nightmare on Elm Street 4. Not Nightmare on Elm Street number 4.
Right.
But Nightmare on Elm Street when I was 4.
age 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but we're all three kind of fucked up.
Yeah, we maintain lives.
That's true.
In the public eye.
We all have jobs, and we can you know,
pretend to get along with others.
wipe
And
ourselves.
I
yeah.
don't kill anyone.
I-
I'm not speaking for the rest of you.
I'm gonna claim right now that I've never killed anyone.
Yeah. right. Yeah. I don't know. I would not watch this horror movie with my kid.
Would you watch it with your mom?
Have you
No.
seen Zippy lately?
Huh?
I
No.
was just making the argument that you killed Zippy. Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, he actually called me. I got a message from him when I was at work today. and
I really didn't care. I was just trying to
I
make a
need to call
joke.
him Yeah. Human Centipede. Is this based on anything? Like a play?
Real life.
Yeah. Yeah, like a news quirk. Oh, look at that, honey, read this. This guy robbed a Quickie Mart and he left his ID on the counter. Oh, hold on, there's one better. Hey, let's make a movie out of this.
Okay, Tommy.
I'll call old man Laser. Let's see what he's doing. See if he's out of the Auschwitz camp yet. Do you still have that picture of our dogs sniffing each other's butts? I think we could put that right in the movie. Since America's Funniest Home Videos wouldn't take it.
Fantastic.
And that's how it happened.
Wow.
We
had
should
me
just end on that. Oh, God.
You had me at old man laser.
Ooh, I'll have to remember that. Yeah.
Man.
So what do you think about the guys that keep coming out to replace his window? Every time it gets broken. Like, I wonder how many times that's happened. Spoiler, it happens at least twice while we're watching the movie.
Once.
Twice? I thought it happened twice.
Well,
The window gets broken twice.
Oh, yeah. But I mean,
Yeah.
we see it get broken twice, so that can't be the only 2 times it ever happened.
I think this is his first human experiment.
Was it?
I think so. That's why the movie is called The First Sequence.
But he had that, well, okay, yeah, he had
Because
it.
there's gonna be more.
Oh, no.
The full sequence. Coming soon.
Yeah.
But that guy's, spoiler, he's not going to be in the sequel.
No, probably not. Yeah. I guess unless they
Go into full-blown ludicrous.
Right,
Yeah.
Or his Siamese twin brother.
There we
Who
go.
was separated.
Oh!
Yeah.
Who
right.
wants to put money on that?
Yeah.
For serious.
And him and his brother, they performed their own separation surgery together. Yeah.
Yeah.
No anesthesia.
Ooh.
That's how tough they are.
Yeah, I have to say something, since we already pretty much spoiled it. The doctor gets killed.
Yeah.
I really liked the little touch of the fact that he gets shot in the head, and right around the bullet hole, there's like a reddening of the skin.
Yeah.
You never see that anywhere in a
No.
movie.
Well, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
It did.
It's like a little touch that
Yeah.
just made it much nicer.
Huh. Yeah. I did not notice.
And at the risk of making myself sound like a total freak show, the color of the blood used
Yeah.
is very bright. Like, a lot of horror movies go with the blackish,
Dark, yeah,
syrupy. No, this was very bright, very... I don't know, I just thought it was a neat color choice for blood splatter.
Mm-hmm. Mm. They're painting with a sunny palette.
That's right.
Yeah.
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 There were some okay color choices in the movie. Like the coloring of the lab scenes was nice, added to the atmosphere.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say the very opening of the movie, with the scene of the highway traffic, and then him sitting in his car crying over his scented dog and
Dogapede.
his dogapede.
His recently deceased doggy.
Had a very TV movie-like quality to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it was just their outside cameras weren't so hot, maybe.
Could be. Yeah. Maybe it's different film stock or...
Do you think we were supposed to like the girls as characters? Like, I mean, there's a little bit of backstory with them, like a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of backstory. But were we supposed to? Because I never really did.
I never really did either.
Nor did I.
Were you supposed to want to see them eat each other's poo?
No. I don't know. I don't think it was... I think we maybe were supposed to like them. But I don't think...
Yeah.
They were bad actresses. They were terrible actresses.
I don't know. I thought
I
the
think
braver
once,
of the two.
I think once the thing started going...
Right.
And then...
Yeah.
Like, when basically she's just in escape and scream mode.
Right.
She was better than most.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I think, like, them driving around or in the hotel, walking around, I don't think they were.
Yeah, their dialogue, it was just not... It just
Yeah.
wasn't very believable.
And when they were in the hotel room, she's like, "Oh, it's Amy,
Yeah.
kisses." I was immediately like, "I hate those girls."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, that was believable.
Those
'Cause
fucking
It
bitches
was-
deserved it.
I mean, I've definitely seen those people, like the, oh my god!
Yeah.
Like at my work and whatnot, but...
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
With boyfriends.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he kind of did that voice.
What?
Okay.
Oh my god. Yeah.
I'm just here with my stupid boyfriend buying stupid magic cards.
Yeah, like, come on.
God,
Let's go
it's
to
taking
Applebee's.
forever.
It's okay because he's taking me to Bar Louie for chimichangas afterwards.
And he'll play his magic cards. With Dave in the basement.
Kisses!
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys ever been to Bar Louie's?
Yeah.
Nope.
Not to change the subject.
We took my dad there for Father's Day one year.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Is it a bar and grill?
Yeah.
Really good macaroni and cheese
Good to know.
with chicken.
I don't know. I went at
Like
like
4
6 o'clock
cheeses.
on a Friday, and I've
I'm sure that-
never
yeah,
felt
oh.
so out of place in my
Yeah.
entire life, ever.
I don't think I would ever go there not on a holiday celebrating
Yeah.
my parents.
Yeah. Yeah, it was awful.
Bar Louie's.
I would pretty much just generally avoid the whole green area as much as humanly possible anyway.
Oh, that's at the Green Bar
Yeah,
Louie's?
Yeah.
It's right across from the theater.
Oh, it's that thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
place where all the loud drunk people with the music are hanging out when we leave the theater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting in the way of trying to get back to the car. Yeah, that place.
You know,
With the neon.
my least
That's not
favorite,
the theater.
honestly, my least favorite place to drink is at a bar. I fucking hate drinking at bars. I'd rather, first and foremost, drink at my house. Second, at a friend's house. Third, at a restaurant. And if there's any place else, I guess bowling alley. Any place else before a bar. I don't like drinking at bars.
Really?
And if it is a bar, I'd rather drink at like the Glass Hat or Lefty's. Like something where there's like 4 old people that are there.
Oh, completely
every
agree.
single night.
Yeah.
Like the
Yeah.
drunken frat boy guys.
I do not want to go to one of those bars. Ever.
The drunken frat boy bars.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So my ex and I, and at least one of my friends, used to always hang out at. You took me
Elbow.
there the one time. The first time I was ever there.
Fox.
Allen's.
Oh, yeah, Allen's.
And like me and some of my friends would go there every Friday night to shoot pool after we got off work because we worked late, whatever.
Right.
And yeah, that place is just nuts to nuts. Frat boys getting drunk and hitting on
Really?
the waitresses, and then the waitresses hitting on them so that they can get bigger tips.
Yeah.
And the waitresses hitting on me and my friends so that they can get bigger tips.
Right.
Didn't work.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just... Yeah, I'd rather drink anywhere else. I'd rather drink at a hospital or a oil change place or like a Kmart, anywhere.
Well, I'm sorry.
What?
Because I've been talking you into going to a bar all the time lately.
Oh, no, we've been playing pool. Like, that's fun.
That's different.
Playing darts and
Okay.
pool. Playing darts and pool is fun.
Well, that's what I would do at
Yeah.
Allen's.
Yeah.
And, Fox and the Hound also is a place that I used to go to a lot when I worked at Kinko's because it was right there. But, yeah, I mean, if there's something to do, then I don't mind it too much. But I just don't like the crowds and the loud, obnoxious people.
Exactly. Like, even, like, I used to go to Elbows a lot, and they had, like, a pool table, maybe 2 pool tables, and there's always, like, 40 people waiting to play pool tables, so it's, like, even that, like, it wasn't a frat boy bar, but it was just really crowded and really loud. And,
Well, that place is fucking no bigger than this room.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
with a stage,
Yeah.
Right.
Because I would go to Elbows to see bands play.
Yeah.
So nobody's really playing pool. They're all there to see leg bone.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I liked it when we'd see bands, but yeah, sometimes friends and I would just go and
Yeah, I don't think I'd ever go there just to drink.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, I've been there many times by myself just drinking.
Like I wish we had a bar sort of like in How I Met Your Mother where it seems kind of quiet there. Like they
Right.
can hear each other talk.
No, it's crowded. It's always crowded.
Well, it's
in there.
crowded, but like they're just sitting around the table and like, I mean, of course they wouldn't want to pipe in background noise on a TV show, but,
Right, yeah.
but I mean, it just seems like they're not like yelling at each other like what?
Yeah, I don't think there's a bar like that exists where,
There is.
Oh.
Is there where it's always crowded, but everyone is considerate
The Lantern.
and drinking?
The Lantern. I mean, you occasionally get that rowdy guy. The Lantern on Pleasant in Springfield, Ohio, run by Rose, who is in her 80s, and her son. They are the only staff. If you go in there more than 3 times, they'll ask you what songs you want on the jukebox. There are dartboards. There is amazing pizza.
Wow.
It's the perfect bar, man.
Pool tip?
No,
Oh.
it's very wee.
Okay.
Dartboards and foosball. They have foosball.
Yeah.
And one of those old-fashioned bowling machines.
Oh,
Yeah.
And
We should go.
And a jukebox.
we should go.
We should.
What are we doing right now?
Fucking this show. Who gives a shit? It's over.
Yeah.
Going to a bar.
But we only finished the first sequence. We have to do a wrap-up.
Oh, yeah. With a middle song.
Yeah.
Will you auto-tune my hello?
All right.
All right, cool.
All right.
Awesome.
Yeah, if I don't know if anyone else noticed it, but I know that Jason did not. But Kathleen kinda did, and I know it's not the greatest. It's not super obvious, but I auto-tuned the intro to last week's episode.
The Secret Wars episode.
Yeah, I found a thing that could do it on the program I used to record the show, and
Sweet.
I had to play with it. I had to. I didn't think that doing the whole show would be good. Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't
like
think
the whole thing.
an hour and a half of auto-tune to us
Yeah.
is not what anyone wants to hear.
Yeah. That might be much.
I don't know.
Oh, wow. That'd be awesome.
Sweet.
Maybe I'll put out a special edition episode that you can download if you want.
Yeah. Ooh, good call. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Anything more about Human Centipede?
I got
don't have a lot
nothing.
to say.
Maybe you guys better fill this one.
Yeah, the girl's not likable. Japanese guy was pretty
Awesome.
good, I thought.
Awesome.
The dirty guy in car.
Dirty Guy in Car was pretty awesome.
Amazing.
Yeah.
As I said, as that movie started, was that that guy should be in every movie.
Even like Baby's Day Out.
Oh, especially.
Just trying to seduce the baby in German. Yeah. Yeah, he was good. He was pretty good.
Yeah. I don't think I would ever buy it.
No.
I don't know that I would ever sit around my house and say, I think I want to watch Human Centipede. But if somebody else is like, hey, we're all getting together watching Human Centipede, you want to come? I'd be like, well, fuck yeah, I do.
Yeah.
So-
It's one of those movies.
Yeah.
Will you guys let me know when that happens so I can stay at home and read some comics?
I will.
Me, Kathleen, and Doogie will
Yeah.
we'll all get together and watch
Yeah.
Human Centipede.
Dookie really does want to see this movie. And as we've established, it's better in threes, so I would just be a fourth wheel.
You'd be the doctor,
Yeah.
hating humanity.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay, and like another spoiler. Were they trying to put a lesson in there when the Japanese guy like goes on this speech about how he's been a bad person and he deserves this, and he's trying to
No, I don't think so.
I just kind of saw that as his breaking point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, this guy is broken.
Yeah.
But I thought
Yeah.
he was going to get more powerful because he was backed into a corner.
I kind of did. The Japanese.
Yeah. The Japanese gained strength when back to the corner.
Yes.
Everybody knows that, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do. You kind of mentioned earlier in the spoiler that the movie just kind of ends, and most everyone's dead,
Yeah.
except for one person who is still alive, kinda
Yeah.
at the end.
Would you want to live?
That's a bad situation. Well, there was a bunch of broken glass around. I would just be sawing pieces off.
Yeah.
I don't know. You got nothing under there, though. The butterflied ass cheeks are covering up your complete lack of lips and teeth.
Yeah.
That's true.
You can't unbend your legs anymore.
Oh, yeah.
It's a bad situation.
Yeah, it is. She can't talk, can't get to the phone.
But at least
I
she
mean,
doesn't,
she can get to the phone, but...
at least she doesn't have
That's my
to eat.
impersonation.
She doesn't have to eat Japanese feces anymore.
very true.
Bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
However, her best friend's already rotting corpse, rotting as she was still alive, is attached to her ass.
Con?
Spoiler.
Hey, I don't give a shit anymore.
Yeah. I guess if any of the things that we've talked about tonight seem like something you'd want to see in a movie, you should check it out. But if not, you should skip it.
I'm pretty sure that anyone of our listeners who had any small interest in seeing the Human Centipede are going to see it no matter what.
Right.
And those that don't probably aren't. And I think the only reason you're even here...
Yeah, I was going to say, you're totally right, because
Yeah.
before I even knew that you'd even heard of this movie, I saw a trailer for it,
Yeah.
and I was like, yeah, I'll never see that.
Right.
Yeah.
You didn't veto.
I didn't veto.
He couldn't because you wanted to see
Yeah.
it.
No, I don't veto. No, I'm not saying I'm a better man. I'm just saying I can't really think of anything I would veto. I mean, maybe if you had a snuff film that had like one of my friends in it or something, I'd probably veto that. Probably.
Listen, Mr. fucking High Horse. There are things in my life that I've decided I'm not going to see.
Yeah.
And if you bring them up, then I'm going to fucking veto.
I should have vetoed this one. That would have been perfect.
Yeah, but you couldn't because you wanted to see it.
Well, you guys could have done it, and I could have stayed at home and read comics. Doogie could have been here.
Yeah, let's have the most awkward episode that we've ever had.
Thanks.
Hey,
Oh.
I'm not talking about you.
I know what you're talking about. I was gonna say let's have some doogie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, what about that shit scene in the Centipede movie? It's badass.
Can we get more chips and salsa?
Yeah. That's Doogie. Yeah, he could have been here. That wouldn't have been fun, though.
No.
Oh.
No.
It might have been a little fun for me,
Yeah.
in all fairness, yeah.
He might have loved it. He might have had a lot more to say about it than I would have.
It's fun. I'm just not looking forward to him being on the show.
I think you agreed to it when you were drunk.
Probably.
But it was recorded because I know Joe heard it, so it's on the show.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying I wouldn't veto. There's probably something I veto just because I'm like, I just don't really want to say that. But so far, like, if you've named something that I either didn't know what it was or just didn't think it looked great, I'm like, whatever.
Well,
So far.
I know for sure I've only vetoed one thing.
Yeah, and as well you should have because it was a bad movie.
Okay.
What was it?
Whiteout. He vetoed, so I was like, I'm going to go watch it, and it's going to be good, and I'm going to tell Eric how good it was. It was not good.
Yeah.
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 Raise your hand if you've been vindicated.
No one saw that.
They heard it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I still think my idea was that if one of us vetoes something, the other one can use all their vetoes that remain for that year to veto the veto. Do you think that's a good idea?
How many vetoes do you get a year?
3.
I don't know, because
I think that's fair.
I-
3 vetoes to veto a veto?
I don't know, because then for penance you'd have to sit through some shit because the other person would pick some
Yeah.
shit because it wouldn't be able to be vetoed.
That'd be worth it to have him see a musical.
Hey, I already sat through a musical.
I can't believe you did it either because I wanted to pick a musical. And you're like, I'm not watching a musical.
What musical did you sit?
Repo,
what did I
the
miss?
genetic opera.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So of his own free time,
On my own free
he
time,
goes and watches a musical.
where I could have just turned it off at any point.
That's okay. That's true. Okay.
I did get through the whole thing.
That's
On
fair.
the other hand, I was with another person as I was watching it, but, you know...
You had support.
I had support, right. But pretty much my review of it would have been, 5 seconds long. And, would have, I probably out of spite would have just sat here in silence as you tried to talk to me about it.
Yeah. And I would have had to just awkwardly talk about the movie by myself.
Right.
We've been there before. We can do it again.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh, wow.
All right. We'll keep the veto system in place as it is.
Yeah, besides, we're a month away from rebooting the
That's
whole
true.
thing.
So if I could use my 3 vetoes to veto, and
Yeah, well,
start
not the rest
back
of this month because I don't have any
yeah,
more
that's
picks.
true. Damn it! You're like, okay, for the rest of this year, your plan will be in action. We can use all our vetoes to veto.
Yeah. Yeah, well, anything else to say about the Centipede movie?
Nah.
Yeah. Jason,
Yeah.
take a break.
Yeah.
Right.
It's inside of me. I'm stuck in this dream. It's changing me. I am becoming
Hey, welcome back to Gutter Trash. Final sequence.
So we took a smoke break and did a little bit of research online.
Looked up some of the actors and director.
Yeah. Dieter Laser has been working mostly in German films since the late 60s.
Including
Including a movie called Suck My Dick.
he played the professor. You might
Yes.
remember him. He was one of the lab coats.
And then one of the actresses was named Ashlyn Yenny.
Uh-huh.
She played Jenny, the rear.
Mm-hmm.
She's been in a few things, none that I've ever heard of.
Mm-hmm.
The other girl was Ashley C. Williams, as opposed to Ashley J. Williams, who we've already established was Bruce Campbell's character in
Oh,
Evil
you
Dead.
get $5,000 if you know what the J stands for.
I do not know.
Oh.
Her only other credit, other than Human Centipede,
Uh-huh.
Willow.
You are great.
Oh, that's awesome.
She was an uncredited villager.
Yeah.
Wow.
And he went on to do Leprechaun, and she went on to do this, maybe. And Val Kilmer, nah.
Val Kilmer went on to become
Batman.
Batman, and I was going to
John
make a joke
Holmes.
about John Holmes. Yeah, that was not a very good
No, it was not.
No.
Damn it. Like, I keep seeing...
Elvis.
Yeah. I was going to make mention of the fact that he's old and fat and has a gigantic beard now.
Jim Morrison.
Oh. That's good.
Alright, that's it.
Yeah, that's weird. And then the mixes, nothing else. Just
The sixes.
the sixes. I was
Gay
thinking-
in Amsterdam.
Gay in Amsterdam was
That's
a movie
right.
that they did.
Honeys with a Z.
Yeah, yeah. I Love Dries, or Drees, or
I'm going
something.
with Drees.
Yeah.
It's probably, is it a city? I'm so
Yeah.
geographically uninclined.
And then, of course, Human Centipede first sequence, Human Centipede 2, the full sequence.
Yeah.
Which does not have any actors attached to it on the IMDb page yet.
So we couldn't prove Jason Siamese
Yeah.
twin theory.
That'd have been cool, though.
Well, maybe that's just a hint that is happening.
Mm-hmm.
Because they want to keep that under wraps to surprise people.
Oh, yeah. Well, truthfully, I kind of know because...
Are you Tom Six?
No, I was...
Are you gay in Amsterdam?
I was vacationing in Georgia a few years ago, and they had the theatrical play, and it was a high school musical that my cousin was in, and he had read the novelization online, so he adapted it, and he won a literary prize for Georgia Youth Awards, but. Yeah, so I kind of already know what the plot of the second one.
Wow.
Yeah. So I can't take credit for just surmising that all myself. Thanks, Wendell. Good job.
Do you actually have a cousin named Wendell?
No.
Okay. So now you have like 39 cousins or something that
I
are
do.
scattered all across the South.
Yeah,
So.
I was gonna say, there's nothing to do but breed in the hollers.
Peppered throughout
Yeah,
Appalachia.
yeah. That's no offense to any of you. I know none of them have the internet. It's fine. But they all have satellite dishes on top of their houses. You know what I'm saying? I always thought that was weird. Like they're in the middle of nowhere, but they have like when we were kids, we would drive down there and they'd have like 1,000 more channels than we did because
Right.
I guess there's nothing else really to do though.
Well, that and, if they're out in the sticks,
Yeah.
satellite's really your only option because cable doesn't go out there.
No.
Right.
I, my ex's father used to tell a story about his family back in the holler. They had their antenna on top of a mountain, and when they wanted to change channels, one of the cousins would have to go up to the mountain and wiggle the antenna, and the cousin down in the valley would fire a gun when the reception was good, so he would know. Yeah, that's not made up. That's completely true.
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
It's classic.
My former business and creative partner used to always tell me about how his mom remembered the day they got electricity.
Wow.
Yeah. And his mom was, I think, in her late 40s, early 50s.
Wow.
So, not terribly old.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's pretty impressive. Huh.
Wow. Like hot water and candlelight. A lot of that stuff.
So, yeah, there are still places out in America that, don't get a flat tire out there, or next thing you know, you'll be a human centipede.
Don't ask them.
Oh, wow. Yep. I could see it happening in
Right.
some of the hollers.
Yeah. Or you'll be in the main ingredient in somebody's meat pie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Texas Chainsaw. Or any other number of movies that exist. The infinite number of movies about people breaking down and getting kidnapped by crazy and or redneck people.
Yeah.
It's kind of a motif.
Yeah.
It is.
But hey, if it works,
Yeah.
run with it.
It's, I've spoken many a time of the website that I go to, Horror Movie a Day. And, he's got a whole subcategory for breakdown movies.
Ooh, neat.
And he mostly hates them all because they all follow the exact same formula.
Yeah.
Car breaks down, everybody acts like a retard,
Yeah.
gets captured by
Hilljack.
or monsters or whatever. And then, go through all the paces of the unlikable characters getting killed off.
Mm-hmm.
Until the main unlikable character survives. Defeating the evil monster and or Hilljack.
Until the very last 4 seconds.
Right, when the
Hilljack.
Hilljack comes back.
Yeah.
Right.
And then the heavy metal music starts and the
Right.
credits roll.
Why are we not writing this down?
If only we
It's already
would
been written
I was gonna say,
1,000 times.
if only we would have recorded this.
Oh, yeah. Never mind.
Just kidding.
I don't think things through.
Oh. We obviously do though, right? So, I hear you did some crazy stuff today. I don't know, do you want to talk about that at all?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, that's impressive. It's impressive.
Yeah. I bicycled 3 miles, played some basketball, and then swam a half a mile
Nice.
within
Nice.
like a 2-hour time frame.
Isn't that
Wow.
crazy?
Yeah.
Yeah. I hurt
Mm.
a lot.
This is all indoors, I'm assuming.
It was.
Okay.
It's very weird being in a pool and looking outside and seeing it snow.
Snow,
It's kind of
yeah.
cool. Yeah. We had to swim with these things attached to our feet.
Chains.
It felt like it. It really did. They were like floaties. But the goal was we weren't supposed to be swimming, finger quotes. We were supposed to be water jogging, which means you're supposed to stay upright instead of,
Right.
That's really hard. Really hard.
But you did the 1.5 mile equivalent of that
Half mile.
half mile,
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
22 laps. in the
That's
pool.
not as impressive as what I just said.
No, it's not. It's not.
But when you have the other 2 segments for triathlon or whatever, it's pretty impressive.
A little fake triathlon.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's very good.
Did you have to, you rode the bike and then jump off and go play basketball
Pretty
and then
much,
jump
yeah.
into the pool?
Pretty much,
Sure.
yeah.
Wow.
Did you win at basketball?
No.
Oh. Well, Again, very disappointing.
I finished my 3 miles on the bike first, believe it or not.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah. But I have a
Oh,
feeling
you had the
that-
option of what you wanted to do first?
no. We had to do the cardio, then the basketball, then the swimming, and then the other team did it the exact opposite.
Okay.
Yeah. I just have this feeling that tomorrow when I wake up and go to get out of bed, I'm going to pull a Barney on the subway after running the New York Marathon.
Yeah.
I'm going to hit my alarm, jump out of bed, and just collapse in a clump.
Keep your cell phone
bedroom
next to
floor.
you, and
I
if you
will.
want to speed dial me, I'll show
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's still impressive.
Yeah.
Thanks.
It's more than I did today.
Yeah, it's more than I did this year.
That too. It's more than I've done in the past 5 years.
It's up there for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My parents and I, whenever we used to go to Chicago, when my dad got tired of sleeping over at my aunt's house, we decided that we were going to start staying at hotels when we went up there. And one hotel that we usually wound up staying at had an indoor-outdoor pool. Like they had retractable walls so that it would be
Yeah.
outdoor. And so, like, we'd be there in the middle of February and swimming.
Yeah.
You know, seeing all the snow out in the lawn.
It's
there.
pretty cool.
That's neat.
Yeah. I try to keep getting that hotel when Jason and I go to Chicago, but Jason doesn't swim. And also, it's like $80 a night to stay,
Yeah.
which actually is not that bad compared to normal rates in Chicago.
No, Yeah.
Yeah, I would just like sit by the pool, having a
With
martini.
a comic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
No. Not at all.
Hot
You
tub?
guys are,
You do a hot tub?
I can do hot tub.
No. You guys are
Yeah.
going to Chicago soon, right? Am I allowed to ask you about that?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. We're heading up in January, middle of January, towards the end of January.
End of January, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Going up to see a live recording of one of my favorite podcasts and one of my favorite comedians, the Never Not Funny Live in Chicago show.
Mm-hmm.
Pardo?
Jimmy Pardo. Special guest Pat Francis, Matt Belknap.
Don't know him.
He's the producer of Never Not Funny.
Huh.
Pat Francis is Jimmy Pardo's best friend.
I think I know who Pat Francis is, I think. Yeah.
And some Chicago comedian that refuses to leave Chicago. And that's the only way they'll get him on the Never Not Funny show.
Really? Wow.
Maybe he like made some deal with a voodoo gypsy or something, and he's only funny in Chicago.
Well, let's hope.
Yeah.
Because I'll be very disappointed if he's not funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The show is called Never Not
Oh
Funny.
yeah, you're right. He would be breaking the rules. I'm sure he'd be fired or at least reprimanded.
I don't know. One of the funniest comedians I've ever heard was fired from Never Not Funny. So, Mike Schmidt
Oh,
of the 40-Year-Old Boy podcast,
Yeah.
which I recommend.
I should check that one out.
yeah, I think you would like that.
Yeah.
If you like listening to neurotic, depressed guys ramble on for 2 hours about almost nothing, but being absolutely hilarious at it, you'll love it.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Well, I listen to you guys once a week. Am I right? Am I right?
Imagine all this energy.
Sorry. I snored on the podcast. I'm sorry.
Go for it. That's what it's here for. Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to Chicago. You were gonna go, but then we
I
decided
kind of
fuck you,
out. Yeah.
and didn't want you along.
Yeah.
Oh,
My
I
feet.
missed.
I'm annoying, and my feet smell like Fritos.
Yeah.
So.
That's exactly what I said
Yeah.
when Jason said, "Well, Kathleen wants to go."
He said, old Frito feet? I was like, yeah, that's the one. No, if you know,
No, I want you guys to have a dude weekend.
a dude weekend.
Well, that's
Do
cool,
awesome
but
things.
Wouldn't get strippers and stuff?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Hookers?
Hookers?
Nothing past third base. That's all I ask.
Well, for him?
Right.
What about me?
Oh, you're
Yeah,
good,
okay,
dude.
alright,
You
yeah,
can
yeah.
slide right into home. Sweet, yeah. I'll just, actually, while you're doing that, I'll just sit in the bed and read a comic.
Oh, okay, that's good. Hey, Jason, what's first base?
Blowjobs?
See? I made a joke. Jeremy and I went to see Harry Potter, so I told Jason afterwards, Jeremy wouldn't let me pay for the ticket, so I let him get to first base. And Jason's like, oh, okay. And 3 minutes later, he's like, that's oral, right?
I mean, baby, I grew up in the city. I went to Dayton Public Schools.
I don't even want to know what home is, if that's first base.
It's the human centipede. It's going all the way. I mean, no surgery, no,
Right.
no anesthetics or, sutures.
Right.
But
Oh, have you guys ever heard of a movie called Short Bus?
Vaguely.
It's basically a porno disguised as an independent film that has a much better plot than most pornos. But
I don't know,
porno.
you can't beat the classic pizza man
well,
with his
yeah.
dick in the pizza.
It's dick in a pizza. I was reminded of Short Bus the whole time while we were watching Human Centipede because, spoiler, there's a scene in Short
It's
Bus.
an estimate scene.
Yeah, actually. Yeah. 3 dudes. One of them
Is
performing
Jason?
oral
Oh, okay.
on another man's bunghole.
Alright.
And the recipient says, it needs more pressure. Sing something. So the gentleman giving starts singing Star Spangled Banner into person A's butthole.
oh, wow.
And I was kind of reminded of that the whole time, and now I have the Star Spangled Banner stuck in my head. So.
You know that, like that scene doesn't... Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say that I now no longer have any interest whatsoever in seeing this movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
But anyway, go
I was
ahead.
going to say that scene, doesn't sound familiar or anything, but the title, for some reason, does.
Yeah.
I forget the guy who directed it.
Do you know, was there anybody,
Nobody really big.
Martin Scorsese?
Lars von Trier.
Oh, yeah, so
Penny
the
Marshall.
next time... Gary Marshall. So the next time you're on the show, Antichrist?
I'm down.
Oh, man. We're just spiraling out of control every time you come on.
I don't know if I should be complimented or offended that you always pick me for the fucked up movies.
What was the last one?
But I'm
Creature
totally-
from the Black Lagoon?
What was before that? I don't remember. Oh, we did Old Boy,
We did Old Boy only because we couldn't do
Right.
the one that was actually chosen.
which was...
Bring me the head of Alfred.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
And
No.
you kind of chose Old Boy.
I did.
You're like, you always have me on for these fucked up things that I pick out.
You also did kind of pick out Human Centipede.
I kind of did. Well, I didn't pick it out. I was invited, but I jovially accepted.
You put it out there as a suggestion that we all get together and watch, and then I just took it from there and said, well, we should just do it for the show.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's alright. That's not the only kind of thing she likes. She just appreciates some dark humor.
I do.
The dark aspects of the human condition.
Yeah.
I
She
do.
studies the shells that we've all been placed inside. I think of her more as a scholar of life than a, purveyor of, pornographic humor.
Torture porn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. Kudos to you, baby.
Oh, thank you.
So you mentioned a couple minutes ago that you and a friend of the show, I'm assuming Jeremy Hoyt,
Yep.
went to go see the new Harry Potter movie.
We did.
So does that mean that, because a couple months ago there was a movie that came out that I really, really wanted to go see, and no one would go see it with me. And I kept saying to Jason that, well, if I called Kathleen, do you think she'd go? And then I decided not to, because I figured it would just be weird, and she'd probably say no, and because she'd probably just want Jason to be there anyway. And so I could have called you, and we would have
Yes.
gone seen Hatchet 2.
Yes.
Wow.
Well, I don't know about that one, honestly, because it was only in Cincinnati.
Yeah, I would have driven.
Yeah.
That was my goal. Was I was going to drive there.
Yeah, I
to
would
see
have
it.
gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, keep me in mind.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, that got pulled that weekend anyway. It didn't even make it a full day.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
sad.
Fuck AMC theaters.
Hatchet was awesome.
Hatchet was great. Excited eventually when the sequel comes out on DVD.
Yeah.
Blu-ray.
Is it next year? I guess sometime.
It's already on like DirecTV.
Is it really?
Yeah, I think it started last week, so I think they're pushing to get it out on Blu-ray as fast as possible. Because with the whole thing that it didn't even make a full day of showings, that they kind of fast tracked it to get out on home video.
Yeah, it stinks.
Yeah. Well, next time something like that happens, I'm keeping you in mind.
Yes, do. Yeah, I got no friends, so...
Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So-
The ones I do all work when I don't.
Yeah, I would have went,
Yeah.
but I was working.
Right, yeah. And Brassfield, who I know totally would have gone with me, he had to work, and my other friend, she works 2 jobs and doesn't get any days off. So
Right.
yeah,
See, now this is one of the situations where you could hire an escort, and you could show up with this lovely lady, and you guys watch the film together, and then there's no nothing dirty or weird about it, this is what they're actually supposedly wink wink air quotes in the phone book for.
But why would I want to? Because obviously I'm going to have to pay for the movie anyway.
Right.
Her ticket and my ticket.
Yeah.
You got to pay for her.
Mhm.
I got to pay for the gas.
Right.
See, if I just had friends,
Well,
then they could take care of their own ticket. I don't have to pay for them to be there, and they can kick in on the gas.
But she's totally gonna have sex with you later.
Oh.
That's what they're
Well,
there
fuck
for.
it. Yeah, let's do it.
You gotta read between the lines in the phone book. But I mean, that's the perfect, cover for you to be like, I really need someone to go see this movie with me. And then you're like, yeah, I just paid an escort to go see the movie with me.
It'd be a really expensive movie, though.
Yeah. And she probably want
If you want
popcorn,
quality
drinks, right? Yeah.
date.
Yeah.
But like I said, you get more than just the movie.
Still, yeah. I don't know. The economy's bad.
You
I
be
can
supporting local business in a time of need.
Yeah, speaking of, I feel I should clarify, I didn't let Jeremy get to first base.
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah.
think
All
that
right.
was just assumed.
Well, not during Harry Potter, please.
Right.
Yeah.
It was a really crowded theater.
It's hardly a
It
sexy
just would have
film.
been...
I don't know.
complete
There was
lack of class.
a guy who was arrested, I think, in South Carolina, who was caught jerking off in the new Harry Potter movie.
Oh, wow. It's pretty dark. I mean, the new movie I heard is pretty dark.
It
It was dark in the theater too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously not dark enough if he got caught.
Yeah.
Apparently, they called the cops and brought the cops into the projection booth and pointed down towards him, and then they busted in and arrested him in the crowded theater of a kids' movie
Wow.
where he was jerking off. Harry Potter.
Jeez. That's creepy.
To be fair, Hermione is legal now.
Twins.
And
Twins!
huh?
Yeah, the twins. Fred and George Weasley.
Okay.
I probably should just stop right there,
Uh-huh.
actually.
Is that characters or actors?
They are real twins.
Okay.
Phelps. I think their last name is Phelps. They play Fred and George Weasley.
Yeah.
Daniel Radcliffe was naked and on stage in a play once.
Seen pictures of it.
Yeah.
It's fairly unimpressive.
Is that Harry Potter?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just want to clear the air here. I have only ever seen one Harry Potter movie. I did not enjoy it.
Which one?
The first one.
Yeah.
That's the one I saw too.
Yeah, they're not for everybody, and I only like them just because they're super fun and getting dark, actually, and I really enjoyed reading the books. But yeah, the first 2, skip them if you ever want to try watching the series. Yeah, skip the first 2 because they really are kids' movies. After that, it's themes are a little more grown up, but yeah, that and my fondness for the twins in the first 2 movies is a little creepy.
Your fondness for them?
Yeah. We'll go fondness.
What do you mean? It's creepy.
Infer what she's meaning.
No.
Don't voice it.
I'll go ahead and say a very creepy made-up word.
Uh,
Yeah?
Huh?
You ready?
Yeah.
A twincest.
Twincest.
Yeah.
Oh. 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 Interesting.
Wow. I just made you guys shut up.
It happens occasionally.
Yeah.
But good job. Good job.
I'm mostly kidding.
How-
95% kidding.
So in the first movie, they're like 12.
Like 14 or something?
okay.
Yeah, it's just weird.
It's coming at this from the male perspective. There are some like female child actors who are really pretty, and you know that like when they grow up, they're going to be hot, like Topanga from Boy Meets World, or
Oh, wow, Topanga. I forgot about
yeah.
her. Wow.
or I never saw the movie, the Lemony Snicket's Unfortunate Whatever.
I never saw it.
Jigababobber,
Yeah.
fucktard. The girl in that,
Never saw it.
she looks like she is going to be super hot, and proven because she's now going to be in Sucker Punch.
Oh, that's her.
Yeah, the blonde in that movie.
I
She's
always-
a redhead and Lemony.
I always thought that
Let
too.
me
I
fucktard.
Right, yeah.
always thought that about the Olsen twins when I watched Full House. I was like, they are gonna be hot.
Exactly.
And I was right.
Princess.
I was right
See?
too. Yeah.
It's a thing.
To be fair, her and ours are like 14 or so when we noticed this.
Right.
I was like 18.
I swear, officer, I thought she was 3.
Yeah. I was totally 18 when I watched that show. I was of age.
Can I be on
It's
the
fine.
podcast and not say something horrifying?
So this is going to be another thing that you're not going to help promote.
Whatever.
All right.
I'm not even going to try and hide it anymore. I have a fucked up sense of humor, and I like it.
Yeah.
Well, I think with your job, you probably need to keep that up.
Yeah.
Right.
And it probably also enhances that as well.
And sometimes it does.
Yeah,
Sometimes it does. Yeah.
I'm sure, yeah, it contributes to your fodder.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, yeah. Fucking A.
Other than Harry Potter, seen any good movies or something? Anybody?
We watched the new Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh, how was that?
I really liked it.
Okay.
I really liked it.
Well, that's encouraging, because
Yeah.
I really want to see it. I just have not had the chance yet.
Yeah.
I liked it more, and like, to be fair, I was coloring my Conan while we watched it, so I mostly heard it.
By that you mean you were actually coloring a piece of art. That's not like a euphemism.
Yeah, no,
Right?
I was coloring the old Conan. You know what I'm saying? I painted his face. You know what I'm saying? No.
You win. I don't feel so bad about incest anymore.
No. I was applying digital paint in Adobe to a drawing, a rendering of the Robert E. Howard Conan character, and just to clarify. And so I mostly listened to it, but I like kind of watched like bits and pieces of it, and yeah, nowhere near as good as the first one in my opinion.
Really?
But I still thought it was good, and I would like to see the whole thing all the way through sometime.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Because up to this point, I have never heard a good word spoken about it.
That kind of surprises me. I mean, I don't know.
It was a creepy Freddy.
It was a super creepy Freddy,
Right.
man.
I
Yeah.
really want to see it, but like I said, no one that any review I've read, people I know that have actually seen it have not said a good word about it.
Maybe I would have been influenced had I read those reviews
Right.
and found more flaws in it. But yeah, no, I thought it was really cool.
That's
Yeah.
encouraging. Oh, well.
I feel like a traitor to my generation saying that, but
No,
fuck it.
No, I
yeah.
agree with you. Like I said, I still think the first one by far rules, but
Nightmare on Elm Street has always been my favorite horror
Yeah.
franchise, so, I was really looking forward to seeing, like, a new
Yeah.
one that's not such a gigantic cartoon.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
exactly what it is. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, then, moving that to the top of my Netflix queue.
no.
If it's available.
Yeah.
I don't know, because...
That's where I got it.
Yeah,
Was
okay,
Netflix,
because,
yeah.
fucking Human Centipede took 3 months to get.
Right.
Yeah.
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 Is that all we've watched recently?
I think so. That's the only thing I've seen, I believe.
Oh, sorry, Joe.
Yeah. I think that's it.
You?
I watched my very first Woody Allen movie.
Oh, you
Very
did?
first classic Woody Allen movie.
What'd you watch?
Zelig.
Wow.
That's the first Woody Allen movie I ever saw.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What'd you think?
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah.
It was funny. I was drawing while I was watching it,
Right.
but I enjoyed it. Yeah, I think it's nothing that I'd rush out to see again, but it was
It kind of had that like Doctor Strangelove kind of humor to it.
Yeah,
Like,
I laughed out loud multiple times. Yeah.
I've never seen that one. I haven't seen a lot.
I had to clarify that it was the first classic one that I've seen because I've seen Curse of the Jade Scorpion and Small Time Crooks. Which, most people don't seem to enjoy. I thought those were alright, but
Yeah, I like
I've
them.
never seen any of his movies that he's really revered for, so
Right.
up until now.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he just had one out with like Anthony Hopkins.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
He was like a retired guy, and he was like, kind of like looking for a younger squeeze now that his wife had died or something like that. He was like, vacationing, and I don't think it was creepy necessarily. He was just like, I want to enjoy my life while I'm still able to. But I didn't see it. It's called You Will. I think it was called You Will Meet a Tall Dark Stranger.
Yeah.
Did he enjoy that company with some Chianti and a side of fava beans?
Probably.
Alright.
Oh, I watched Live Free or Die Hard.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Not a terrible movie.
Fucking ludicrous.
Yeah.
Fucking awesome.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. I mean, I don't really want my action movies to be... If I'm watching an action movie, I want it to be fucking ludicrous.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who cares? It's fucking Die Hard.
It was
Who
great.
cares? Things blew up. Things were shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who cares that he fucking jumped on top of a plane and threw it into our bridge?
After said plane was racing him through a
Right.
network of on-ramps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Semi.
It was fun.
It was great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched The Expendables last week,
Yeah.
which I enjoyed. Because all of us were supposed to go see it at the theater, and I opted out because I was being an antisocial bastard.
Yeah.
And did not feel like dealing with a lot of people.
I feel you on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it.
Could have been more,
I
I think.
expected it to be the greatest movie ever made, so I was
Yeah.
a little let down. Yeah.
Yeah, the trailer was awesome. The movie was good.
Yeah, it could have been... when I say this, I don't mean this as in, like, in the bad way. I mean, this is how it should have been. It could have been a lot more ridiculous.
Yeah.
It needed to be a lot more ridiculous.
Dolph Lundgren and Jet Li fighting was like a highlight of my
Yeah,
life, but
yeah.
other than that, yeah. Yeah. I'm
tapped.
excited
I think
for
I'm tapped. I don't know. You're excited for
the Warrior's Way.
Warrior's Way.
Ninjas and cowboys, dude.
Yeah.
Ninjas and cowboys.
Huh.
It's got Jeffrey Rush in it.
Is he the ninja or the cowboy?
He's both. He's the ninja cowboy.
Is this Viking ninja cowboy pirate
Ooh.
or whatever that is? That book that
The
Image puts out. Yeah.
Cowboys versus ninjas versus...
I don't think it's versus.
Amazon.
I think it's just cowboy ninja Viking.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think it's a separate story.
All right. What about Cowboys versus Aliens? That's coming out
That
eventually.
looks pretty fun too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I look forward to a trailer in which Daniel Craig actually speaks
Yeah.
to figure out whether he's playing a British guy or trying to put on an accent. So I don't think he's done an American accent yet.
I don't think so either.
Maybe it's the Old West in England.
Oh yeah, they had that.
They
They did
Old
have
West.
that.
Yeah.
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 with the saloons and the cacti. And
Yeah. The Big Bens. Yeah. That'd be awesome. Very cool. True Grit and Tron both coming out.
Yeah.
So, fuck yeah. And Black Swan.
And Black Swan.
Yeah. And I Love You, Philip Morris.
I'm kind of excited
I
about
kind of want to see that.
Yeah.
It was supposed to come out like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the one with Jim Carrey and Ewan McGregor.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I got nothing.
All right.
Don't know it, but sounds good.
Yeah. They play lovers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they smoke cigarettes.
Sing Star Spangled Banner in each other's butts.
Wow.
It's called I Love You, Philip Morris. Short Bus Part 2.
Yeah. I'll have to go see the first one.
Yeah.
This one's not in 3D, is it?
No.
Oh, the Human Centipede 2 should be in 3D.
Probably will be.
There's a lot of puking in that movie, too.
You know, there was only
minimal,
twice.
minimal puking.
Yeah.
And it was
And it
not
was
like
acceptable
full-on
puking.
torrents
Yeah.
of puke or
Yeah.
Right. Was it just twice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The cop and
And the
Her.
girl.
I thought the Japanese guy puked too. Maybe
I
not.
don't think he did.
Okay.
He was borderline cannibal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. Okay, maybe you're right.
Yeah.
It just seems like every time we watch a movie together, there is vomit in it.
You can't escape it. It's everywhere. It's everywhere.
It's become a thing.
It has. It has.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of
I saw a
vomit.
commercial a couple years ago for The Biggest Loser. Regular TV, 7 o'clock at night. What? Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Yeah, no.
I tend to agree. It's one thing. I have a very bad gag reflex when it comes to vomiting and
Really?
sympathetic vomiting. I can... there are times I can't even clean a kitty litter box.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Yes. You know, I get squeamish when I see like stitches and surgery, but I've literally had friends of mine vomit on me.
Oh, we've heard the story.
Yeah, and I'm just like, oh fuck, I gotta wash my socks. Like that's like the first thing that I think of, you know.
You're so punk rock, man. I'd be screaming memes. Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know that I would actually vomit if someone vomited on me, but like my gag reflex would be there, and then I'd be like, I gotta get out of these clothes, and
Right.
Yeah.
So I think I've been to a party once where a girl was puking in the toilet, and like I was in the bathroom with her, but never. Like I probably just kind of looked away or like
Right.
coughed or whatever. But,
Yeah.
I got puked on in the zipper at the county fair when I was 15. Yeah. Puked on my Jane's Addiction shirt. I was pissed.
This is one of those rides that slings you around, right?
Kind of. It's the cages. It's like the long Ferris wheel. And she drank a big old 32-ounce Coke right before we got on. I was like, dude, you probably don't want to drink that whole thing. She's like, whatever, I'm thirsty, it's fine. The ride stops, and she's on the outside. I'm on the inside. She had two choices, and went
Yeah.
to me. Go, what?
She went-
right?
She's
Ugh.
like, the other choice everyone would know, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So here's me getting off the zipper, puke-drenched Jane's Addiction shirt. We're 15. We don't know what to do. We're unsupervised. We walk up to one of the vendors, and I was like, may I please have some paper towels and a glass of water? And the woman was like, oh my God, I will give them to you, but you are not standing here cleaning that up. Because I'd drive business away.
Right,
you know?
yeah, that's bad for business.
Yeah.
Her lime flavored deep fried corn dogs shouldn't unappetize anyone.
Right. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fun times.
Yeah. All right. Let's get out of here.
Let's get out. Yeah. It's my turn to pick a comic, right?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, save your veto.
All right.
Get it ready. No. I don't think you'll veto, because this is by someone who you like, and I don't think you've ever read it.
All right.
It's Low Life by Ed Brubaker.
I have read it. I've talked about it many times on this show.
Really?
Yeah.
So what do you think about reading it?
Veto.
Veto.
Only under the condition that I can actually find it. I don't know where it is. I own it. Complete Low Life. Right?
Yeah. So you would veto? Or you wouldn't?
No, I'm not going to veto.
Okay. Well, I brought it with me. I didn't know you had it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Have we talked about this?
Numerous times. It's a recurring theme.
Really? I thought you... I could swear that... I know we've talked about it, but I could swear that you hadn't read it.
Oh, yeah. I fucking love that book. Spoiler. Spoiler for next episode.
Oh, man. Should we not...
Also, if you've listened to any past episodes, a spoiler for this episode, that you and I both love that book.
I should pick something else.
It's been years since I've read it. I'll totally read it again.
I'm gonna veto.
You can't veto your own.
You can't?
Well, I mean, you can just change your mind.
Okay.
But hey, if you want to use a veto, go for it.
Nah, let's just do it.
Low Life?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's do Low Life.
Awesome.
All right. That's a little bit more chaos than I anticipated. So, Ed Brubaker's Low Life.
Sweet. All right.
Well, thanks for coming
Thank you for coming by.
Thanks for having me.
No problem. Thanks for watching the Human Centipede.
First
Yeah.
sequence.
First sequence.
We'll be back with the full sequence whenever that comes out.
We will.
I will.
Okay.
She will be. You can stay at home, I guess. But aren't you a little curious now to figure out what's going to happen next? Now you want to see what happens.
Kind of. I'd say kind of. I'm kind of. Like, I honestly, if you guys, like, if it came out and neither one of you ever mentioned it to me, I would never remember that I was supposed to, that there was another one coming. But if they do, if you guys do mention it and you want to get together and watch it, I'd probably watch it.
All right. I will take that as a promise.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All
All
right.
right. Well, we should do this more often.
Good time.
And not just for the show. We should all just hang out more.
Agreed.
Yeah. But that'll never happen.
Nope.
No.
So, good night.
Bye, everybody.
Ooh. Or we could just keep going and push this to over 90 minutes.
Oh.
Have we done over 90 minutes
Yeah.
before? We've done over
Yeah.
90 minutes before. All right, fuck you guys. You can subscribe to Gutter Trash at iTunes or directly at guttertrash.net. If you go to iTunes, please leave us a review. You can email us at eric@guttertrash.net or jason@guttertrash.net. For more info, you can find us on Facebook, or you can go to seanborn.net or buyerbeware.guttertrash.net. Listen to our sister podcast, League Night, at league.guttertrash.net. Thank you for listening. Until next time.